A firestorm of reaction today after Caitlyn Jenner says she believes trans girls should not compete in girls' sports. Former Olympic gold medalist and now California gubernatorial candidate said it's an issue of fairness.
And KCAL9's Rick Montanez is live in Koreatown with details and reaction. Rick.
Yeah, a lot of voices joining this conversation. Some worry that trans athletes would have an unfair physical advantage over other athletes. But we talked with some trans advocates today who say that's almost never the case. And by excluding trans athletes from sports, that would be more hurtful than helpful. Leadership and discipline, two key skills athletes develop playing group sports. Acceptance and inclusion are another set of skills Olympic gold medalist Nancy Hogsmeade-Makar is hoping to teach.
We need to let people be who they are and affirm who they are.
She's now the CEO of Champion Women and works with Women's Sports Policy. Both groups advocate for equal rights of female and transgender athletes.
If somebody can demonstrate that they've mitigated their sex-linked advantage, then there's no reason not to include them into the girls and women's category.
The sex-linked advantage, she says, is connected to testosterone levels, which are lower typically in women and trans women on hormone regimens. The International Olympic Committee and the NCAA both have policies to allow trans women to compete in women's sports as long as they test below a determined testosterone level.
You lower your strength when you are in a regimen of hormone replacement therapy, for instance. And so, again, we have to base things on research.
Bambi Salcedo runs LA's Trans Latina Coalition. She says she's been on the receiving end of athletic discrimination before.
We constantly live lives in distress, right? They said that trans women particularly walk with targets in their back.
She says inclusion in sports is one of many ways to eliminate marginalization. California has policies in place to protect and include trans athletes. The ACLU in Southern California says that creates a healthier sports environment.
Having their gender respected in sports and being able to succeed and excel is really, really powerful.
We also talked with the CIF Southern section, which governs high school sports across our region. They say so far there have not been any recent complaints of trans athletes competing unfairly or of trans athletes not being allowed to compete. Reporting live in Koreatown, Rick Montanez, CBS 2 News.